Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Jones, and today I'd like to share with you 5 ways that you can create more fulfillment in your life. So, these are 5 simple, practical ways that you can start today to create a more fulfilling life for yourself. So, let's get started right away. Number 1, identify your values. So, this means sitting down, taking some time, and really thinking about what matters to you the most. So, this might mean being a good parent, being a good partner. It might mean having a healthy body. It might mean engaging in artistic or creative endeavors. Maybe it's traveling the world. Maybe it's contributing and doing things for others. So, whatever it is, identify what matters to you and make sure that they are the things that actually matter to you, not just the things that you think should matter. So, what we want to do is see if we can figure out just our top 5 values. So, the top 5 things that matter to you the most. Write them down. If you can't think of 5, that's okay. Just write down as many as you can. Even 1 is a good start. After you've done that, see if you can figure out your top value and then see if you can identify one goal, a simple goal that you can start doing right away that will move you in the direction of that value. Make sure that the goal is realistic, something that can actually be accomplished, and we want to make sure that it's in line with that value, because when our goals line up with our values, then we actually move towards a more fulfilling life. Number 2, get your sleep on track. So this might seem a little bit strange. You might wonder, how is that going to give me a more fulfilling life? But our sleep is so critical. So when we're not sleeping well, we tend to not feel our best. We can be emotionally unbalanced, and we have a hard time really enjoying our lives. Even if we have great lives, we have a hard time enjoying them. So I recommend getting about 7 to 9 hours of sleep for an adult. This is going to vary from person to person. See what feels best to you. But really try to make a commitment to those 7 to 9 hours. And a way that you can start to create better sleep is by starting a nightly sleep routine. So this is about an hour before you go to bed. See if you can start to dim the lights, turn the air temperature down a little bit lower, and then engage in a few different things that just start to help you to relax. They help your body to mellow out, to relax, and they help you to just transition a lot more smoothly into sleep and then help you to sleep more soundly. So some things that you could do, maybe taking a bath, do some gentle yoga or breathing, or some reading. One thing that you want to stay away from, though, are the screens, the TV, anything that is electronic, because staring at that light can just interfere with our brain's ability to recognize that it's time to quiet and go to sleep. So take care of your sleep. Really important. Number 3, move your body. Get active and do something that you enjoy. Movement, exercise, it's just critical for living our best life. When we move, which our bodies are meant to move, we tend to feel better, more positive. We actually tend to enjoy pleasurable things more. Our bodies actually become more sensitive to things that feel good. And we tend to be just more balanced overall. So try to aim for about 30 minutes every day if you can, and it doesn't have to be too strenuous. So this can be taking a walk outside, this could be dancing, this could be gardening, going for a bike ride. It doesn't have to necessarily be what people would typically think of as exercise. The idea is that we want to move our bodies in a way that we actually enjoy. And when we do what we enjoy, we're more likely to keep up with it. And when we keep up with it over the long term, it tends to just help us feel better, and we tend to enjoy life a lot more. So give that one a go. Move your body. It's so important. Okay, number 4, try to do something that just feels good every day. So this is something that you find really pleasant or pleasurable. We have to be careful when we have too many responsibilities or too many shoulds, because too many of those things that we kind of should do or ought to do, and we tend to just not feel so energized by life. We can kind of be bogged down, feel like there's a weight on our shoulders, and we just don't enjoy life as much. So those things are important. It's important to have responsibilities. It's important to follow through with the demands in our lives. And it's also important to give yourself some pleasure. So see if you can find something to do every day that you just enjoy. It could be as simple as enjoying a tea. It could be taking a bath. It could be having a conversation with a friend. It could be watching a show on Netflix. It could be knitting. Whatever you enjoy. Just see if you can make some time. It doesn't even have to be that much, 5 minutes even. Just try to make a little time for some pleasant things in your life. And what that's going to do is that's just going to fill up your cup. And when our cup is full, then we tend to feel better and we actually have more to give to others. So that's important. And last but not least, number 5, learn how to develop a kind and compassionate relationship with yourself. So you are the only person with whom you will spend every moment of the rest of your life. So to have a more fulfilling life, it's really important to work on developing a positive, compassionate, and loving relationship with yourself. So that means learning how to speak to yourself kindly, learning how to encourage yourself instead of beat yourself up, and just learn how to hold yourself with more compassion, especially when you're having a hard time. And when we do these things, when we learn how to develop just a more kind and loving relationship with ourselves, we tend to enjoy life more. And life tends to not be quite so hard, which can really help life to just feel more fulfilling. So see what you can do, work on it, try to make a committed effort to enhancing that relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, so let's sum this up. Number 1, identify what really matters to you and then create goals that move you in the direction of those things. Number 2, commit to enhancing your sleep. Try to aim for 7 to 9 hours and try to set up a nighttime routine. Number 3, move your body. So try to move about half an hour a day and find something that you actually enjoy doing. Number 4, give yourself something pleasurable every day. So something that you really enjoy, and do it for the sake of enjoying it. And last but certainly not least, number 5, develop a more loving and compassionate relationship with yourself. It's so essential. So these 5 things are so important for helping you to create a more fulfilling life. And even if you do just one, it's going to move your life in a more positive direction. So thank you for joining me as I shared with you these 5 ways to create more fulfillment in your life. And I hope that you don't delay and that you start right away to start moving towards the life that you really want to live. And if you would like more guidance on how to create greater life fulfillment and how to balance your emotions, please check out Joan's Mindful Living, and we'll help you move towards more emotional balance, healthy relationships, and creating the life that you really want to live. Thanks for joining me. Take care.